Beginning of the end?
Ukrainian officials abandon Zelensky. Fearing imminent defeat from Russia, Zelensky's diplomats begin fleeing Ukraine. More than 90% of Ukrainian government officials reportedly seek shelter in the West with no plan to return. Russia's Foreign Intelligence Service, SVR, in a bombshell report claimed Ukrainian government functionaries are quietly moving abroad to escape the imminent collapse of the Ukrainian government. The statement, mocking the Ukrainian regime, titled "Rats Are Fleeing the Sinking Ukrainian Ship," was released on Monday. Moscow attempts to paint a picture of fear, fracture, and desperation in Kyiv. Moscow claims many Ukrainians have already left. SVR said more than 90% of Ukrainian diplomats are seeking residence permits in Western countries and not planning to return. Kyiv diplomats are fully aware that there is no way the conflict will end on Zelensky's terms. They realize that the West's appetite for supporting the Ukrainian leadership is waning. The West-backed Zelensky has refused to sign the proposed Trump-drafted Ukraine peace deal with Russia. The U.S. and Ukrainian officials just met in Miami to find a way out to break the deadlock as Kyiv refuses to cede territory to Russia under the proposed deal. Initial drafts of U.S. proposals met many of Kyiv's demands. Zelensky said nearly 90% of Ukraine's demands have been incorporated into the draft agreements. U.S. President Donald Trump has for months been pushing for a peace agreement. However, the negotiations have run into sharply conflicting demands from Moscow and Kyiv. Now Zelensky wants Trump to push Putin.
Negotiating team is already returning today after their meeting in America with representatives of President Trump. Tomorrow morning, I am expecting a comprehensive report regarding the documents that have been prepared. A great deal of work has been accomplished, primarily on the security guarantee documents, as well as the 20 points of the main document, the basic framework, which was discussed by the Ukrainian and American delegations. Rustem Umerov and Andriy Khnatov are scheduled to deliver their reports tomorrow. It is critically important that the American side be able to obtain a clear and definitive response from Russia, demonstrating a genuine willingness for that nation to concentrate its efforts on something entirely different, rather than on its ongoing aggression. Naturally, after so many years since the start of the hybrid war, now a full-scale one, it's hard to believe that Putin could live without committing murders and launching invasions. But the significant drop in the price of Russian oil, powerful global sanctions, and the continuation of all other forms of pressure, these are the things that will ultimately convince even such a stubborn individual. Putin wages war as long as he has funds to secure the loyalty of his inner circle and the Russian populace, while simultaneously funding the killings on the front lines. And this year, much has already been done to ensure the Russian war machine has less money. I am grateful to all our soldiers for the deep strikes. Currently, we are seeing significant results almost every single day, and this is especially noticeable and truly felt in the deep strikes against Russian oil exports. It's good that the European Union, America, and other international partners are putting pressure on Russian gas and oil exports, tankers that Russia uses to earn money for its war and to maintain Putin's inner circle are increasingly encountering problems in crucial international waters. There will also be new global sanctions against tankers and the entire infrastructure of such exports. Companies, insurers, captains and crews, absolutely. Volodymyr Zelensky. We are also preparing our new sanction packages against various individuals, and not only Russian ones, who are actively working for the aggressor's defense industry. And our sanction proposals are always taken into careful consideration by our partners. One of the key priorities for our foreign policy is to ensure that Ukrainian sanctions are fully synchronized with our international partners. Today, Polady, I outlined these very tasks for Ukrainian diplomats. I congratulated them on their professional day. I thanked everyone who genuinely works for our foreign policy on ensuring Ukraine's effectiveness in foreign affairs, because this is now one of the foundations of our defense. The true power of Ukraine is its unity with the entire world. And at this very moment, we have achieved the highest possible level of this unity. Never before in its history has Ukraine had such support from partners as it does now. Reaching this level of achievement has not been an easy task, just as it is incredibly difficult, month after month, to continuously secure and maintain the world's focus and attention on Ukraine. Despite all challenges, we have not allowed Ukraine to be forgotten, nor have we permitted other pressing issues and problems to overshadow the global attention directed towards Ukraine. The societies of our partners are supporting us, our state, and our defense efforts. This is profoundly significant. This provides us with the crucial power to defend ourselves. Today, I also had the distinct honor to express my gratitude to our Ukrainian energy workers, to all our heroes who literally every single day through their tireless work are overcoming Russia, restoring power generation, re-establishing vital supplies, and bringing back normal life for all Ukrainians. And indeed, Ukraine can truly be proud of the exceptional professionalism of our energy sector employees. Thank you. One more thing. Today we spoke with the chairman of the Verkhovna Rada of Ukraine, Ruslan Stefanchuk. Among other things, I specifically requested Ruslan, along with the parliamentary body, as well as government officials and representatives from civil society organizations, to develop and present proposals for establishing new and more logical approaches to the holidays and special days on our calendar. Sometimes there are unfortunate calendar overlaps, and the ongoing war has introduced many significant changes. When days of profound tragedy unfortunately coincide with professional holidays, or when, on a single calendar day, from the Soviet era and the initial years of independence, we observe several completely distinct professional days. All this needs to be put in order. Thanks to everyone who will help, just as true Christmas was readily accepted for December 25th, other dates should also be fair and accurate. Thank you to all who work for our state and people.
Zelensky insists unity remains strong, but Moscow paints a very different picture. According to the SVR, a widening corruption scandal involving high-profile figures from Zelensky's inner circle has intensified war fatigue and damaged military morale. Ukraine's Western-backed anti-corruption agencies released preliminary results of an alleged $100 million kickback scheme in the country's energy sector. The ring appeared to have been led by Volodymyr Zelensky's former associate, Timur Mindich, who fled Ukraine shortly before his property was searched. The fallout was immediate. Multiple resignations, including allegations involving Zelensky's powerful chief of staff, Andrei Yermak. The corruption scandal has weakened Zelensky's standing both at home and abroad. Zelensky's ex-commander, Valery Zaluzhny, sounded a chilling alarm. He said the Ukrainian army, tired of fighting the mighty Russian forces, could unleash a civil war in the country. This as Russia maintains battlefield edge and is scoring near-daily victories on the ground.